looking good. What is cooking good looking? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do something a little bit different. I wanted to just talk to you guys and update you on some things that have gone on today, some things that have been going on in the past couple of days. I'm going to be trying different new things on this channel to get other different audiences involved and maybe be a little more transparent with you guys. And as you can see, without makeup and all of this stuff, this is as transparent as my face is going to get. As you can see, excuse my little 90s nails or whatever these is, early 2000 nails. I am going to be going to the Millennium Tour, and you know, they want you to be a little bit more 2000s, early 2000s. So I seen these little press-on nails in the freaking beauty supply store, and I was like, y'all know me and my press-ons. I had to get them, but I'm gonna be doing just some makeup. I don't know, I need to practice for tomorrow. Haven't been really wearing makeup too much lately, so I'm gonna start off with just washing my poor face while wiping it off. Sorry, the water might be a little loud. So what I normally do is just take a wet wash rag. You know, I washed my face earlier, but this is just because I hadn't done my skincare routine yet. I was a little tired and had other stuff to do today, so just cleaning my skin off. And I make sure to scrub my lips right here. As I was doing the nails, I don't know how the heck this happened, but I must have put my thumb or finger there and the glue got stuck. Boy, I done ripped my skin off my lip. Oh my god, it was horrible. It felt horrible. But anyway, so what I'm gonna be using is the Peter Thomas Roth Power C Serum, and I have the whole like collection. I have the Potency Eye Cream and the Targeted Spot whatever brightener. I got the right phone. Let me turn this down. But I wanted to come on here to talk to you guys about like toddler behavior. Like my child is going through like some transitions that are very different. I co-parent with my daughter, and sorry if I'm looking in here. I'm trying to either look in the camera or in the mirror. But my daughter, she has to transition when she goes like to her dad's house. Then she has to transition when she comes home. And now we just changed her to a new daycare, and like this is her second like full day where I brought her there and she stood the whole day. I'm going to put some Palmer's cocoa butter, like the swivel stick, on my lips to keep my lips moisturized as I do this whole skincare routine stuff. Oh geez. But I don't really know what to do. Like I need to ask you parents out there if you have any idea what I can do to like get my daughter more in tune with her daycare. She went to another daycare and they were wonderful, but they weren't as structured as this one, I would say. I won't say anything bad about them because they were like really amazing people and stuff like that, but this one is more of a learning center. And she has graduations here, and she actually is going to be in a preschool in September, and then it turns her from preschool to pre-K, and then from pre-K to kindergarten, and she can do all of that in this one school, which to me I find super wonderful. You know, that gives them the opportunity to grow with the same kids and have friends, you know, or you know, toddler friends and stuff like that. But for whatever reason, you know, I don't know, she just won't like behave every day that I've gone in there, because she's had like what is this? Monday she had like a quarter of a day. Tuesday she had what did she have on Tuesday? About a half day. She went there like 10 something, and I picked her up at like 5. And then Wednesday, well, I don't even know what time her grandfather picked her up. Sorry, I lied. I didn't pick her up, but her grandfather picked her up, so she might have had like about a half day then. And then I will say Wednesday she wasn't there. And Thursday she had her full day because I brought her at 6:30 in the morning and then picked her up at 3:30. And then today I brought her at around 9:30 and I'm going to pick her up at 6 o'clock. And so, you know, with just transitioning her a couple of days a week, she's going to go like basically 9 to 6. And then the other days she's going to go, you know, earlier, 6:30s. And so, you know, it depends on what my schedule is. My schedule is not always set, so, you know, she may, but I try to keep her either on that schedule or the other. And so, either way, she is just not happy. So I asked her, I'm like, do you like your new school? She's like, no. And I'm like, huh? You better like your new school. That's a lot. It's an expensive new school. And I said, well, why don't you like your new school, baby? She said, because I don't want a nap. I said, excuse me? She said, I don't want a nap. I said, well, guess what? Naps are the best. Mom wish she didn't have naps. And she's like, no, I don't want a nap. I'm not tired. So she's going through that phase. But they said when I picked her up that she was really good at napping. But they asked me if she was an only child, and I said, yeah. And they said, because she doesn't share. Like, she takes from the other kids. But she wants everybody to share with her. And I said, oh, interesting. And so as I'm there, like, excuse me, y'all, I'm not looking at y'all. But as I'm there, listening to them tell me these things, she is, like, hugging me, laying on me, just trying to like soften me up. Because now at this point she's embarrassed because now they're telling me all these things about her, and she don't want me to know. She don't want me to know that she ain't behaving. And so this daycare allows me to chime in on her day. They have some little nanny cams on there. And so some of the parents, you get to only like view your kids' time of the day. So if your kid is not in school, you cannot view. But if they check you into school, or if you check yourself or check your child into school, you can then view your child. So I check my daughter in and I'm looking and I'm like, what's going on here? Here goes my little daughter sitting there with her teacher, getting in trouble. Y'all, straight up getting in trouble. And I'm looking like, oh, not that the daycare lady was doing anything wrong. My daughter's sitting there like this, mad, just looking mad, and turned her back to the teacher. So the teacher picks her up and turns her back around, like, let me talk to you. But there's no audio, so I'm just going off of what it looks like. And so I'm there looking, and the teacher's just talking to her, and you see my daughter like shoulders moving up because she crying. I said, oh, it's because the teacher knows her trick. The teacher knows this trick. When my daughter is in trouble, I make my daughter look me in the face, right? So that's the thing my daughter cannot stand. If she knows she did something wrong, ooh, getting her to look you in the face is one of the hardest things in the world because she is so shocked and so embarrassed at herself. And I can't figure out, if you that embarrassed and you can realize that you're that embarrassed, why can't you not do it? And everybody's like, oh, she's 2. And I'm like, she's the smartest 2-year-old that I know. And so for me, it gets me upset that, because I'm like, okay, well, do they think I'm a bad parent at home? Because my daughter doesn't act this way at home. She acts this way outside. She acts this way in school. She acts this way with grandparents and uncles and aunts. But she doesn't act this way at home with me. And I can't even tell you how she acts with her dad, because her dad has a different parenting style than I do. And I don't ever tell him, well, this is how I want you to parent her, because he is just as as fair of a parent as I am. I mean, he doesn't live here, and yes, excuse me, I dropped some stuff. He doesn't live here with us, and he doesn't get as much time with her, but he still is very much an equal parent. And I want him to have the opportunity to, I'm sorry, I do the ugliest makeup faces. Oh, y'all gonna see all of this. Disgusting. And so, I want him to feel like he has just as much of an opportunity to discipline her how he wants. I just don't want him to hit her, you know? And I don't think he ever hits her. He just has a stern voice. And boy, whoosh, Jesus. With that voice, ooh, he has a stern voice. And so he could just tell her something like, go to bed, and she'd be like, oh, okay, Dad. I tell her, go to bed, and she'd be looking at me like, honey, let me get you bed. And I'd be looking at her like, look in my face, and she'd be like, she don't like it. So my thing is, look me in my face. Her father thing is, go to bed. So it worked either way, but when she's in school, she tries people. And I feel like this daycare doesn't take too much mess when it comes to their behaviors. And I don't want her to start acting out and affecting the other kids, because then it becomes a thing of like, okay, your child ain't allowing the other kids to concentrate on their schoolwork. And I don't want her to like get it suspended or something from school. Cause ooh, child, these kids be bad and you don't be knowing what your child be doing. I'm thankful that they allow me to chime in and view. So like recently her teacher's like, where she asked her, is that an apple? And her teacher goes, yes, that's my apple for my lunch. I brought an apple for lunch. And she goes, I want some apple. She goes, but that's my lunch, Shiah. You have a snack there. And so, knowing that she can't give Shiah any apple, because if she gives Shiah apple, she has to have enough apple to share with the class. And they don't do that. And Shiah goes, you need to share your apple now. Excuse me? My child want to get beat up. No, can't do that type of behavior. So if you guys have any toddlers and your toddler has this type of behavior, can you tell me at least how long it took for your child to get acclimated with the new school and the new schedules and everything like that? Because whoo-wee, I feel horrible when I go pick her up and she's all in trouble and ain't listening. I'm just like, oh, seriously? This is freaking retarded. My child was looking at me like, I said, do you listen to school today? She said, no, I was being bad. I'm not, you telling me that you being bad. What kind of nonsense is that? That you telling me that you being bad. That's how you know you too big to be acting all crazy like this. But, yeah, that's that. What else did I want to talk to you about? Something I came on here for. Oh, my concert, y'all. I am pretty excited to go to this concert. Me and one of my homegirls, Sherelle from college, we haven't seen each other in quite a long time because I moved and you know, none of my friends see me because my friends is trifling. And if y'all watching this, all of y'all is trifling. I done went to the city like 5-6 times and ain't none of y'all see me. And then every time I say, come up here, y'all, come up here, they're like, oh, it's too far. Well, I got a question for y'all. How far is the distance between me and you me? Is there a difference between your distance to me and my distance to you? I need to know. Because if there is, you need to let me know. I need to know. Because as of right now, I'm about to have 0 friends. Because all of y'all are trifling. All of y'all is trifling. Yes, I moved. So what? I come up there. I looks for y'all. I asks for y'all. But everybody like, oh, I got work. Oh, I got this. Oh, I had plans. I even had my baby shower in the Bronx to accommodate everybody else. Knowing darn well my big, fat, black belly self did not want to go to the Bronx. I did not. But guess what? I did it because all of y'all was complaining with yourselves. And I couldn't take it. I really couldn't. Oh, I'm just using, ooh, this bronzer smells so good, y'all. If y'all could ever get this 2's Chocolate Soleil. This one is a little light, but it still is like it's brown enough to cause some difference, but it ain't brown enough to give me the dirty face look. You know what I'm talking about? The dirty face when you got too much bronzer on. Ooh, y'all. Now my face, when I put foundation on, it just looked too bland. I don't even know if it's picking up on camera because this lighting in this bathroom is boo-boo. But I don't like this brush either, but I just cleaned all my makeup brushes, so they all wet. So my boss got me these brushes and they nice, but this one is a little too soft. This is not a bronzer brush. This is a powder brush for loose powders, which I'm probably not gonna use today. Today, baby. Y'all, I don't know how to do eyeshadow either, so this is gonna be a hot mess. But if y'all co-parent, right, do y'all know, like, I mean, from what I understand, there are studies that show that co-parenting could cause a big issue with like children's behavior when they change schools and stuff of that sort. I don't know. I know for my experience with my daughter, I'm about to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got this from TJ Maxx. When I was looking at this palette in the store, it was like $45, but I got it for $19.99. So I was excited to get it, but I have not used it yet. I just think I swatched it with my finger, like a couple shades, but see, brand new. Oops, see the plastic still on it and everything. I think I swatched like the glitter shade and the green shades. But I think this is so nice. So I wanted to try this palette, or just swatched a couple of shades. I wanted to try this palette because this is gonna be like these green shades, this one, and that one are kind of like the mixed green colors that I'm gonna be wearing to the concert tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be using them, but I just want to see the formula and how I can actually blend these out, what type of brushes I'm gonna need, and all that good stuff to use for this palette. And I know it comes with a brush, so I will try that too. Let me get this out. Oh crap, how many minutes am I in? Well, this is 20 minutes, y'all. I may have to cut y'all off and come back when I'm done with this eyeshadow look, because this is about to be bugging looking. Woo, I'm about to look bad. It means I'm not a video, but I'm just trying to show you guys exactly how the finished look looks. It is very subtle. I am not a big popping eye makeup person, but I try to do subtle, more relaxed looks. So this is me, Mama Shiah. All right, I'll be acting up, y'all, but sorry I came back. Intermission. You thought it was over, but it ain't over.